Hello children. Today from Silver Point School Learn from Home content, we are going to study about the distribution of world temperature and the heat zones of the earth. Now, the incoming solar radiation or insolation is received at different angles at different parts of the world. So, the atmospheric temperature is not the same everywhere. It varies depending upon the latitude lines. Now in the diagram on the left side, you can see according to the latitude lines, they have shown the sun rays falling on the earth. Now the heat received is more intense at the equator, which is at the 0 degree, since it is the middle of the earth. The regions above and below the equator receives the slanting rays of the sun. So that these are the places which are not so hot as the equatorial region. And lastly, the two poles at 90 degrees are far away and receives the least amount of sun or sun rays. That is why we say that the heat received is not the same throughout the whole world. Somewhere it is very hot and somewhere it is very cold. So it all depends upon the places which lies in each of the latitudes. Now next we see that according to the intensity of the heat that is received on earth, the earth has been divided into three heat zones. Firstly, the middle part we call it the torrid zone. Now this is the region between the two tropics including the equator that is very hot all throughout the year. We have done this just now, that this is the part which receives the direct rays of the sun, and so it is very hot all through the year. Then we come to the temperate zone. This is divided into the two zones above and below the tropics, one in each hemisphere. These regions are moderately hot as solar radiation received is in a slanting manner. Then comes the frigid zone. Now this is also divided into two zones near the poles, one in each of the hemispheres. These two zones are at great distance from the sun, so heat received is extremely less over here. Hence, these regions are frozen all through the year. Now in the diagram you can see that all the three zones, the torrid zone, the temperate zone and the frigid zone, has been marked with the help of different colors, and the important latitude lines according to the zones have been also marked on the left side, like equator in the middle with a red line, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere, Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere, and we have the North Pole in the north and the South Pole in the south. Now, if we look at this the globe, we see that the portions of the continents which are lying in each of these zones have been shown. The whole of Africa and most of India lies in the torrid zone. The two Americas and Europe and the northern part of India is also in the temperate zone, and the two poles make up the frigid zone. So this is how the world heat zone has been distributed among all the countries and the continents of the world. Thank you. Have a good day.